Yo, what's up? Alright, let me turn off the music. Alright, so how's it going? I know. Alright, so today's video I'm gonna talk about what it's been like for me now that college is over. So I tried recording this video yesterday, but the lighting was just so weird. I actually looked orange. It was kind of disgusting. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to re-record and try to be re-original with myself, because apparently being original is what I value and that's what I care about. I should probably have written some talking points. So what are we gonna talk about? Today we're gonna talk about what the f is my topic? Alright, so first thing first, basically I want to give you guys an update on what it's been like for me as a senior now that I'm done. Thank God. Yes, thank you. It was blood, sweat, and tears. Literally, like not even lying. And a lot more. Blood, sweat, and tears isn't enough. We should be adding more. Blood, sweat, tears, insomnia, ego deaths, all that stuff. It just give it all to me. Put everything, make that list longer. I don't care. It's there. It happened. I finished college about, I think it was Friday, and honestly, it still hasn't really hit me yet. The reason why this has been troubling for me is because for the past 20 years, not 20 years, the past 14 to 15 years, I've been in school, from elementary school, middle school, high school, then college. So it's kind of, you always know what to expect, but now it's just, now you're just gonna be off to the real world, and that to me, it's kind of weird. Okay, so when you think about graduation, you kind of think about it like, oh damn, there's gonna be this huge ceremony, there's gonna be this huge thing, it's all gonna be fun and games, but none of that really happened. I didn't really celebrate. I was so tired from work. I was working like all week doing school, and at the end of the day I was just slumped. I was actually sleeping really early, so I was no longer sleeping like at 4 a.m., which is really good. And I think one of the many reasons why like it hasn't really hit me yet was because I never actually imagined a college graduation ever in my life. Pretty much until I decided I wanted to go to school, I spent so much of my time just not ever thinking
about, oh, you know, one day I'm going to graduate college and I'm going to earn a degree in this, and I'm going to do this, and there's going to be toilet paper lacking all over the world, you know? Never really thought about that.
So if you think about it, like some students, they grow up and they want to go to school, they want to go to this university, they want to go football game. For me, like I never grew up wanting to go to college. I never grew up like, oh, I want to go one day. I picture myself graduating. None of that. Like the most I ever pictured up until high school was pretty much my high school graduation. That's it. That's like as big as I was dreaming at the time. Just to give some background for some of you who may not know like where I'm coming from, like my background and stuff. I didn't really know much about college. I didn't really know much about Notre Dame until like I actually went there. Like I didn't know anything about it. Like I saw a video, like I saw one video and it changed everything. Like it just, they sold me with the video. That's literally the story, but I'll get into the story in some other video on how my academic journey there. But I didn't really know, I didn't know about SATs, I didn't know about AP exams, I didn't know about what is this? Like I honestly didn't know anything. I told this to everybody, like in middle school I didn't know I wanted to go to school. For God's sakes, I had a C in physical ed, like I had a C in PE. So like you could tell just by that. I just think that's a good proxy for people to know that I wasn't en route to go to school. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. That's a whole different story that I can make for another videos. How I ended up actually wanting to go to college. Yeah, like the moments that led up for this, like I could think about all the people I want to thank. I could think about the moments that really shifted my life from this direction to this. You know, there are distinctive moments that definitely changed the direction of my life, my morals, and everything that you could think about. Like that's really deep, you know. I guess in general, college just kind of gave me a direction. It gave me a perspective that I could do certain things. My mentality has just been so different. Like the ideas, the dreams, the vision, my personality, just my everything is just so different compared to when I was in high school. I'm telling you, the guy that graduated senior year of high school versus now, we're so different. I have a whole different haircut. Look at this hair. This used to be me. I kind of miss the bangs though. My hair actually kind of growing like that, so in a way I might bring it back, but probably not. Like if I had this like knowledge and wisdom or whatever amount of brain cells I did when I was in high school, bro, dude, that would have been freaking weird. That I don't know what I would do. But anyways, that's not the point of this topic. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is for me to talk to you guys about how I've been feeling now that college is over. And before I get into my feels, I just want to say that this isn't going to be one of those like I'm complaining about college. You know, I have all these classes. I have, you know, I think there's enough of that. I don't want to talk about that. I'm a positive person. I don't like talking about negativity at all whatsoever. Get the fuck out of my life. So my school sent me like I'm gonna call it a mystery box because I don't know what's in it. It's a mystery. You get it? Because it's a mystery. I don't know. All right. So we're gonna call this a mystery box, right? So this is what it says. It says, please open this gift in the morning of May 17th, which was the hypothetical date of my graduation. Hopefully it's a stack of cash. A stack of cash would be nice. A hoodie, a black hoodie would be, I wouldn't be disappointed. It's kind of heavy though. Let me go weigh it. Hold up. 80 pounds. This is 80 pounds. This weighs more than your luggage at the airport. Well, then more than it should have. Damn, 80 pounds? What could I do with 80 pounds of in a box? That's a lot of bricks. Yeah, so what do you think is inside? I know some people opened it on my Instagram. Like, I think that's what they opened. I'm not really sure. Like, people just give out gifts now because of graduation. Whew, so that was really fast. You know, school has a really weird way of making you like it. Like, 1 week you're just hating on it all the time because of all the finals and all the things that come along with it, like anxiety, stress, hangovers, stress, finals week, social anxiety, those moments of homesickness, you know, all those things. But then they just send you this box and you're like, oh, okay, I'm down. Hopefully it's money though. I mean, I would invest in it. I wouldn't just spend it. You know, for those of you that just think I'm gonna spend money, you're just crazy. Oh, and then we're doing an actual graduation ceremony. So you'll get it like in a year from like today. Like usually, I think it's like Memorial Weekend of 2021. So that's gonna be nice. It's gonna be kind of cool. Because if you think about it, it's like we're getting a 5th year. You know, we're getting an extra year of like life. So technically, it's like my BA in 5 years, I guess, with the year abroad at home doing work. So that's gonna be pretty sick. But I think about the good things. Think about the good things about this is that one of the things that I'm really taking into consideration on how this is gonna impact, how this impacted me is some people, including myself, are gonna be able to spend graduation with their loved one, with people who probably wouldn't have gone to their graduation in the first place. Like I know some students who were gonna graduate by themselves with their, I mean, they weren't gonna be by themselves, you know, they were gonna have their friends and all that stuff. But there's something about knowing that some students are gonna graduate at home with their loved ones. That kind of brought me some peace of mind to it. You know, take it as you wish. Honestly, dude, one of the things that I kind of been thinking about a lot lately is how we all have changed and have grown and just pretty much been doing different things now that we're graduating. Like life, like some people are just graduating life. Like some people have been working 4 years on something that they want to do for the rest of their life. Some people are still working on it. Some people are graduating. Some people are moving. Some people are having kids. My friends have kids. You know, that's crazy. Like people are starting to, like, dude, this is so crazy. It's just mind-boggling. Why am I holding a spoon? I don't know. So much could change in just 4 years. You know? And one of the things too is like, I'm gonna walk out of this quarantine with a degree. Isn't that sick? Like, think about it. Like, at the comfort of my own home, in my bed, I will earn a degree. Another funny thing that I like about this is that this is funny. It's just college was just weird. It was just so weird. Like, I don't know how I did it. I don't know, dude. I do not know how I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. But it's just so weird how, okay, I think I'm gonna cry. I'm just kidding, I'm not. Honestly, I've been thinking about this a lot and I don't know how everybody else does it, but I've been thinking about what's gonna come after. Like, I've been thinking a lot about how is my life gonna continue on after this whole thing, after graduation, after staying home, all that stuff, you know? And let me just say that it's exciting enough for me, of what's happening in my life further, like in the future, enough to record it, to record the process. Like, there are certain milestones in my life that I'm gonna accomplish, that I know are gonna happen, that I know will happen, because I'm gonna make it happen. The way my scholarship works for school is I get to go for undergrad and then choose what I want to do for a master's and a PhD, which is great. Like, I think that's gonna be awesome. Look at me, dude. I'm saying, this guy right here, this guy is saying he's gonna get a PhD. Like, that to me right now is just weird. But college taught me that I could say those things, that I could aspire and I do this. And what I guess my point right here is, there's just so much that I've learned, there's so much that I've done over these past 4 years, that I'm looking forward to the 4 years that are coming after. One thing I know for a fact is I wouldn't have been able to do this all on my own. Think about it. I didn't know what an SAT was. I didn't know what an AP exam was. I didn't know what University of Notre Dame was. I didn't know, like, I don't even know our alma mater, to be honest. Like, by heart, if someone were to pay me $1 million right now to sing that song, dude, life is just moving. It's just moving forward. It's going by so quick, and I still can't even process it. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be exciting. Like, I really hope everybody has something to look forward to. If you don't, try to make something. You know, try to work on something that you've been wanting to do for the past, I don't know, past 4 years. Like, think about something that you've been wanting to do. Do it. Just do it. That's literally it. That's all I gotta say. It's not sponsored by Nike. I'm just saying it. So I'm gonna do a more like concise what college taught me kind of video based on how, like, the things I learned, things I liked, things I hated. Now that I have 4 years under my belt. But if there's anything that I learned about my experience in the past 4 years that I could share with you that I think would be pretty good to end off this video, is this. This is it. Now, it's not written. It's going to come up off the top of my head, so I'm going to think about it. Give me like 2 seconds. Alright, I'm back. So, the one thing that college taught me that I think is really important is damn, that could encapsulate the whole thing? Okay, bet. I got it. Is that
Oh, it's loud in this place tonight, but I read your lips carefully, and you shared something personal about your polyamory.
like, I look at my friends, I see how much they've grown over the past 4 years, like where they're going, what they're pursuing, how they impacted me, how I impacted some of them. You know, that just, to me, warms my heart. And I really hope we get more of that in the future. Like, you get me? You get me? You get me? Do you get me? You get me? Honestly, dude, we all accomplished something. We're all accomplishing something after this is over. During this time, like during this month, we're all accomplishing something. And you should take advantage of that accomplishment. Like, whether it's another year with your family, whether it's passing this circumstance that happened a year ago, whether it's being here today. For some people, being here today right now is an accomplishment, because for some people, they may not have been here a few months ago, a few years ago. So I think everybody is graduating from something. Everybody is graduating from something this time around, and you deserve that recognition, and I recognize it for you. And that's where I'm gonna leave off this video. Thanks for watching.